Hey guys and gals, just to let you know that the following footage was all streamed on my Twitch channel. If you'd like to come and watch me live, the link is on the screen now and in the description. Enjoy. And welcome to Stardew Valley, a game that I very much love and have played a lot before, but today we are going to play it a little bit differently. Usually I like to rush things and be as efficient as possible. But today we're gonna play the game the way it was meant to be played, sort of very relaxed. Take everything nice and slow, don't miss anything, no skipping any of the cutscenes, just take it all in and just play the nice relaxing game the way it was meant to be played. So, we are starting a new character. We are going to hit this random button until we see something vaguely interesting. Like that. That is a hairstyle. Speaking of hairstyle, I haven't had a haircut in about 5 months. Hence why the mess on top of my head right now. But that'll be changed soon. Farm name. Favorite thing. I haven't thought this through. I don't know what to do here. Let's focus on this first. Let's go for a bit of that. That kind of resembles a mess on my head. You're gonna go short shorts? We might go short shorts. I think we're gonna stick with no facial hair, and then I kind of like the shirt. We'll go. I quite like that character. The randomization did a good job. I like it. Favorite thing and farm name. Well, my favorite thing is chocolate. Farm names. We're gonna be boring. I'm having a mind fart. I can't think. So I'm just gonna go for Blabbings farm. Just like. Well, that's too boring, isn't it? Oh, let's get comfortable. It's a little bit too boring. Okay. How about blah blah farm? Because sheeps go blah 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 blabbing. You know, it makes sense in my head. Which not many things do. We pick up the dog because that is just the obvious choice, and anyone who picks a cat is, I don't want to say wrong, but they're wrong. And I think my favorite, so I don't like the wilderness farm, just because it's got scary things on it. I'm not a huge fan of the river farm because it takes up so much space with the water on the farm, and it's not even that great for fishing. So it's between the forest, the hilltop, and the standard. I kind of don't want to go standard because that's a little bit boring. It's the most efficient if you want to make like massive crops and whatnot, but that's not what this is about. This is about taking it slow and interacting with the townsfolk and just having a good time. So I don't want to. I think I'll be too tempted to make a absolutely huge crop if I go stand a farm. So I think it's between the forest and the hilltop. I like the forest because it's got hardwood stumps that respawn every day, and that is a really good source of foraging XP, which is, in my opinion, one of the hardest skills to level up. But then the mining, the hilltop farm has the ores and the gems that can appear on your farm every day. So yeah, it's a tricky one. I think I might go hilltop. I'm not sure I've ever gone hilltop before. The wood stumps in the secret forest, so I'm not too fussed about not having them on the farm. So we're going hilltop. Settled. We did it. We made a decision. I am going to skip this first intro. I am going to fix. I can't talk. I need a drink. Whew. We are going to skip the initial intro because it's A, very long, and B, I've seen it many times. Basically, we ditch our day job, boring day job, sat in front of a computer all day, and run away to Stardew Valley to inherit our granddad's farm. So that's the short version. If you haven't seen the intro before, I'd recommend watching it. It's quite a nice little cinematic. So I think we're good. We're good. I think we are good. I don't think I've ever started. This doesn't look familiar at all. I don't think I've ever started on the hilltop. So let's see. The weather always rains on Wednesday, is it? And we have neutral spirits today, so we'll claim our parsnips. Thank you, Mayor Lewis. And that gets us our first quest. We also have to meet everybody in town. We'll definitely try and knock out as much as that as we can today. Nice little tip for watering. If you stand in the middle of a 3x3 square, you can just stand there and water everything adjacent to you without having to move. Saves you having to water, move, water, move, water, move. It's a nice little quick, just like that, easy peasy. I kind of, as well as taking this farm like nice and slow, I've never completed the game. I finished like all the main quest lines and got to like what some people would consider the end of the game, but I've never sort of done the whole completionist side of it, like being 10 hearts with everybody in the town. Look at all those worms. I didn't even think about that as an advantage of having this. Interesting. Yeah, like what is it? Putting one of everything in the bin, completing all the achievements, that sort of side of stuff I've never fully done. I have completed the community center and the new thing that was added in 1.4, the movie theater. I've done that. I've filled up the museum entirely on 1, maybe 2 of my save files. So I've done some completionist things, but I've never sort of got a big tick, as in I've said I've done everything. But because of that, I've never really experimented doing stuff with... does that count as meeting her? Can I give her... She loves daffodils. That surely's got to count as meeting her. So I'm excited to experience the game slightly differently. Sort of like going back to when you first played the game, when you don't know what the best things are, how to quickly achieve tasks. You kind of fumble around not knowing what to do, and that's kind of the fun part, to me at least. Once you kind of like really understand a game, it's kind of, that's when I get in that mindset of like, okay, how do I do this the quickest? How do I do this in the most efficient way? And that's where the fun kind of tails off for me. So I'm gonna try my hardest to just play this game for the fun. So yeah, I want to make the Twitch chat as interactive as possible. So whenever I need to name an animal or deciding on who to pursue next in my probably tragic and short-lived love life, I want the Twitch chat to be able to contribute and decide what happens, because I think that'll be a bit of fun. Have a little rummage there. Nothing like some dumpster diving. So there we've got Pam, Gus, and Emily. Yep. Okay. I might try and make Kaylee like me first. I don't think she's marriage material, but she could be a good place to start. She likes daffodils, which are dead easy to come across. So that seems like a sensible place to start from. Alright, end of the first night. Level 1 foraging already. Willy, that's another one we haven't spoke to that we couldn't until today anyway. So we'll get some fishing going. I enjoy fishing on this game. I've been fishing in real life a long time ago when I was slightly younger, and I didn't really enjoy it, but any game that's got fishing in it, I'm all over that. Animal Crossing, Terraria, Stardew Valley, even games like, dare I say it, RuneScape or old school RuneScape. Anything that I can fish in, I'm happy. Okay, this is promising. Looks like we can make it. We might have to just knock our way through here. We're in. Look at that. Our inventory is full though. But that's okay. We can get to the mine whenever we need to. 300 pieces of wood, we can fix that. That's not too bad. Let's do a bit of quick fishing. It's got stuff to do with the colour of the water. So this dark, I just heard a door. There he is. Come here. It has to do with how dark the water is. Hello, friend. I know you live in a little cabin by the beach. I hate you so much. I don't know why I hate him. We got a flounder there. So yeah, just some coal. That's not actually that bad because if we mine up those copper ore, then we're going to need some coal to smelt it with. So that's actually probably not as bad as it might first seem. So let's start with mining the copper, I guess, because that's going to be... Now, so at some point Clint will visit us and say, hey, you can make a furnace. So I'm hoping that tomorrow morning he'll come. I'm hoping that once you get your first ore, or maybe it's your first geode, so we'll mine up these geodes. Doodle-doo. Things to do for the rest of the day. I want to pick up the spring onions down at the south little lake bit. And I want to try and find Abigail. There we go, he's out fishing. He's not going to the pub tonight. So does that... That's still 25. Okay, so what you can have a look is if you go on your social, it tells you everyone you've seen. So if we scroll all the way down to the bottom, I spoke to him on the first day. Oh, that's Pierre. No, Pierre. Okay, Pierre, Abigail, who live in the same house, so that shouldn't be too bad. Demetrius, the wizard doesn't count. Another good day. So tomorrow's going to be raining, which is great for us because it means we don't have to water our parsnips. And that means we save energy, which we can use for whatever we want. I'm thinking maybe fishing again. I want to catch enough fish to then sell any duplicates we get to then buy a backpack. We've got level 1 fishing, so 1 extra fishing rod proficiency point. So that's going to make us lose less energy when we fish. And again, another proficiency point, but with our pickaxe this time. So again, that makes us lose less energy when we mine. So that is fantastic.